Let's see, did I get everything actually set up correctly this time? I'm having flashbacks to when the audio wasn't working last time. Okay. Alright, I think everything looks good. Let me know if otherwise. So the whole point of this is just to go over the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And to be honest, I took a quick look. It's a bit disappointing. So I'm gonna go through just all the days. I figure this would probably be like an hour and a half ish. We're gonna go through all the days, and then we're also gonna go through the hot buys that are on this page, which are throughout the entire 21 days. And then what I want to do all the way in the back, I saw that they're also doing kind of like a hot buy thing for specifically the Ulta branded makeup, which there are some gems in there, like specifically like their concealer and stuff, but I don't know why they threw it like all the way, it's like in the back of the catalog, which is a bit disappointing. It's their brand, they should probably push it a little bit more, but there are some good things back there. So that's what we're going to do. And before I jump into that, I did pick up a couple of new drugstore products, and I wanted to share them real quick. So I was shockingly able to find some of the new Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. These are specifically Halloween palettes, and then they're normal 10-pan palettes, but they've got some different colors now, which is pretty cool. So this one is called In the Smoke, and I have to actually like open these. Okay. So this is In the Smoke. It's a really dark, smoky one. I think out of all of them, I was most excited about this one. There are 3 new palettes that are coming out for this Halloween. So that's one of them, and this is the second one. I wasn't able to find the one that was like blue-green. It just didn't pop up. So this one is called Coffin Break. And this one looks a bit more just like a warm neutral kind of palette, but it's actually really pretty. So I might do a video. I wanted to find the third one. I went to a Harmon's discount store. I actually went to pick up some Diva Curl dupe products that I'm pretty excited about, but I saw that they had these 2. They didn't have the third one, which is a bit disappointing. I want to see if I can get my hands on the third one, and then maybe I'll do a video on it. Hi, DM. Yeah, I'm shocked. Nothing around me ever has like updated like drugstore products that are fairly new. And I only knew that they came out with those, I think, a couple of days ago, because I saw a video on YouTube where someone posted the 3 new palettes, and I was like, ooh, new Wet n Wild palettes. So other than that, I did pick up a product I've been meaning to try for a long time, also from Harmon. So this is the J-Cat Aquasurance Compact Foundation. It's just a powder foundation. I got the lightest shade because I don't think they have a really good like shade range, and it actually looks a little dark, but we'll see. The Taylor recommended this powder is like a really, really good kind of like luminous powder for someone who has like combination or dry skin. And since I do have combination skin, I really wanted to try this out because I'm also trying to test out some more affordable like powders. So picked this up again at the Harmon's. Surprisingly, the Harmon had a really good like big makeup display, and they had a whole bay of just J-Cat. So I found that pretty easily. Yeah, I'm sorry you don't have a Harmon. The only Harmons that I actually know of around me is right by my boyfriend's house. And we kept forgetting to go, and eventually we finally were like, hey, I need to go. Okay, let's see. Hi, Carla. So Carla said, I got that powder, but I believe it might be too dark. Yeah, I don't know if it oxidizes either, so I'll have to test it out. Personally, let me pull it up. My actual favorite powder right now has been the one from Shop Miss A. So this is the dollar powder from Shop Miss A. This is the AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder, and I think this is the lightest shade. I gotta double check, but I have the shade 153 Ivory. I've already hit like a good amount of pan. I'm wearing it today. I've been reaching for this powder over like any other face powder that I have right now. It's actually really good, and it's only $1. I've also really been using the loose powder from Shop Miss A. These base products from Shop Miss A have actually like really been shocking me. I'm going to do a whole video on them once I finish using them up, and I want to get a couple more products. Not a full face, but I do want to do more. But I'm really impressed so far by the pressed powder and by that loose powder for under my eyes and whatnot. Hi, Erin. Welcome. So let's go ahead and start. I mentioned before I did a quick just kind of like run through of the calendar and of like the hot buys. I'm a bit disappointed. It is a bit underwhelming. So the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty does start today, September 1st, and goes all the way through the 21st. Let's see. So for day one, we have some primers and some Peter Thomas Roth products. The first one is the Peter Thomas Roth Firmex 360 Eye Renewal and the Retinol Fusion PM Eye Cream. So those are on sale for $37.50 and $27.50. I haven't tried anything Peter Thomas Roth other than like an exfoliating pad that I got, and it wasn't that great. I thought it was a bit pricey, so I can't really recommend that. Now, something I actually like, the next product that's on sale for today, the Benefit Professional Primer. Now, I actually really like that primer. I think it's way overpriced though. Even on sale. Right now, like on sale, it is between $16 and $27. I think that's way too much for a pore filling primer. I can get a really good pore filling primer. If you're looking for one, the e.l.f. one, or I have it right here. What am I looking at? The Poreless Putty. This is $4. A lot better. Even on top of that, there's a Revlon one in like a pink bottle. That one's a bit pricier, but not as pricey as this. And I think that's like a lot better. So for the first day, it's a bit of a bust. Carla said, where did you buy them? It works on oily skin. Are you talking about the Shop Miss A powders? Because if so, those, you have to buy them from shopmissa.com. It's their $1 website, so everything's there. If you shop on Tuesdays, they always do dollar shipping on Tuesdays. So try to place an order on a Tuesday. And I have combination skin, so it works pretty well, and it holds up through sweat. Like, I'm already sweating because it's hot, and I'm in an attic. So it does hold up really well. I've worn these throughout a full work day, a full commute back. They hold up really well. But then again, that's just me sweating. With combination skin, it's not fully oily skin. So I don't know if it would really hold up through, typical oily skin. All right, let's see. Okay, so day 2, tomorrow, they have the single pan Ofra highlighters, which are actually pretty nice. So they're going to be on sale for $14.50. I actually think that's a good deal because they're originally $29. I've never actually bought an Ofra highlighter. I think I got 2 of them in like different BoxyCharm type things. They're nice highlighters. I just think for like the packaging that you get them in and for what they are, it's really overpriced. But would I buy one for $14.50? Yeah, I would. I think they're really nice. I don't know if it's all of their highlighters or just like a couple of shades, but I would actually take a look at that. The next product on sale for tomorrow is the Luna Play Plus from Foreo. Does anyone actually know what that is? Isn't it like some kind of skincare? Is it like a Clarisonic? I think it's like a Clarisonic type thing. I don't know. It's on sale for half off from $49 to $24.50. I wouldn't get it just because I don't know what it is. Quite honestly. Yeah, so I mean that so far I think that's one of the best things I've seen on here so far is the deal on the Ofra highlighters. So if you haven't tried an Ofra highlighter, I would check that out. Day 3, September 3rd. Okay, so I'm actually kind of curious about it, but I don't think I'm gonna buy this. So they have this Becca powder, right? This is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. So isn't this the powder that's supposed to be like cooling under your eyes and feel really nice? It's on sale for $19.50 from $39. I think $39 is ridiculous for that kind of loose powder. It's a tiny container, right? I still think $19.50 would be a bit much, but I'm just like curious. Like if this wasn't on sale, I wouldn't even like give it a passing thought, right? That other product for the third day is from Mario Badescu, and this is the Rose Hips Nourishing Oil for $11. If this is supposed to be something like the Ordinary Rose Hip Seed Oil, I still think you can get it from the Ordinary because the Ordinary is $8, and that's always $8. And I use that every night. I mix the ordinary rosehip seed oil in with my moisturizer every night. It works really well. So let's see. Okay, so Erin said about the Becca powder. The powder is good, but you need to use it quickly after you open it. It expires quickly. That is so odd. I've never heard of like a loose powder expiring that quickly, but I guess if it does have those properties where it is kind of cooling, I have no idea what's in it. So it might be a bit different. That's good to know though. I probably definitely won't try it then, because it takes me a while to go through things, because I am trying to rotate through my collection and I don't want something that's going to expire that quickly. So thanks for the heads up. September 4th, the 4th day, we have some, I don't even know what this is. There's some Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels from Skin Iceland. So just like some under eye masks. Yeah. And then from Bare Minerals, they have the Bare Minerals concealer on sale for half off. I've never tried the Bare Minerals concealer. I don't know if I'd be willing to try it out. I'm looking at a full drawer of concealers over here. Don't think I need any more. But I do think that's actually a good like stock up price, half off. So if you do like the Bare Minerals concealer, that's a good day to do it. Let's see. Oh, and Erin said it doesn't even cool after a while. That's disappointing. DM says Hourglass powder is awesome and lasts for years. I love Hourglass so much. I'm pulling out some face palettes that I really want to use over the next couple of weeks, especially as I'm traveling. And I'm pulling back out my Hourglass face palette. I love that. I love it so much. Okay, let's see. Day 5. I see MAC. Let's see what's on sale for MAC. Okay, the first thing is from Tarte. The Tartiest. Does anyone know how you're actually supposed to pronounce that? Is it Tartist or Tartiest? Tartiste? I just say Tartiste because it sounds hilarious. So the Tartiste Double Take eyeliner is $12. It looks like a double-sided eyeliner. Don't know if I really use it. So from MAC, they've got some lipsticks on sale. So it's specifically 2 shades of lipstick. It is the lipstick in Diva or Cream in Your Coffee. Creme in Your Coffee? Cream. If there's one thing we're learning today is that Monica cannot pronounce anything. I have 2 mini MAC lipsticks and 1 full-size lipstick. And the full-size lipstick I got when I back-to-MAC'd a bunch of empty containers. I just think they're okay. Like, I feel like MAC, especially when I first started watching YouTube in, like, 2015, late 2014, early 2015, I feel like MAC was just, like, it was the Morphe. Everyone was talking about MAC and how great it was and how everyone had to try it and how the MAC lipsticks were these, like, amazing things. And I don't think they're incredible. Hot take? I don't know. I never thought that they were really worth, first of all, the price. They're kind of pricey. But, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I have got other bullet lipsticks that I prefer over that. And I do like, so when MAC first started getting sold at Ulta, they started selling the little minis. I love lipstick minis because I think they're just so convenient. They're travel friendly, they're affordable, and for someone like me who has a lot of lip products, I love minis. So I really liked that they came out with like those minis when they were in Ulta, and so they had a bunch of those. I've got like 2 of them. They're really cute. So I would say if you want to test this out, I would try just one of the minis. They're like $10 for a mini, right? So I think that would be worth it. I wouldn't really recommend it, especially because I don't know what these colors look like. They look like a brown, a light brown and a dark brown, kind of. Yeah. So yeah, can't really recommend that either. The last product for that day I haven't tried. This is from Murad. It's the Nutrient Charged Water Gel Moisturizer. Is it just me, or do I feel like this whole first week is very skincare heavy? Like, I feel like other 21 Days of Beauty, it's been mostly like makeup. And now I feel like looking through it, it looks like mostly like skincare. Oh wow. So, day number 6. September 6th, we have the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I can't remember if I actually ever tried this. I think I got a sample of it at one point, and it's just like, obviously, if I tried it, it didn't leave a mark, and I don't remember it, or I've never tried it. So, Yeah, it's a bit disappointing so far. The other products are some more skincare. This is from Perricone MD, the High Potency Classics Collection. Meh. Day number 7 is one I know a lot of people like wait for and rush in, and that's when the ABH like brow products are on sale. They are the brow definer like pencil. So it's double-ended. You've got the spoolie on one side and the pencil on the other. It's a great deal if you use them really regularly because you can go through that pretty quickly, especially if you're doing your brows every day. I don't use a pencil for brows anymore. I used to. I think a year ago, my go-to was pencil, and now I've just been using powder and a brow gel. But I know a lot of people like mark their calendars and like jump in and buy like as many as you can because it is a good deal. The other thing on that day, they've got another skincare, the Dermalogica Skin Smoothing Cream for $34. Yeah. And then they have, I guess they're opening up, well, they have like salons and Ultas. I guess apparently now they're doing like not dermatology. What is it? They're doing facials, I guess. And I guess you can get $10 off of facial if you go in on the 7th. Let's see. The Benefit Bang Mascara is the best, but not on the sale. Yeah. There's a lot of things that I thought would be on the sale that aren't on the sale, to be quite honest. All right. Day number 8. Okay, so this is something I can actually recommend now. I do think it is still a bit pricey. So for the 8th, we've got some Too Faced and we've got some Smashbox. So we have the Too Faced Natural Eye and Natural Face palettes. So the Too Faced Natural Face, it's a face palette. I've talked about it in my face palette review. I think it's really good. I just don't think it works for every skin tone. So that's something you would have to see like in store and swatch and see if it will work for your skin tone because the shades they're a bit odd. Wait, do I have? I don't know if I can pull it out right now, but the shades are a bit odd. And for me, like right now, it's definitely mainly too dark for me. But I can still use the highlighters and I can still use the blush. I just think right now the bronzers are probably too dark for me. But the natural eye palettes are also really good, and they're on sale for 19 to 22 bucks. I think the face palette is a steal for that amount. For 22, I think the face palette is a really good deal. I don't know about the eye palettes. I think the eye palettes are overpriced at the 38. I would never buy that right now. It's kind of So, the Smashbox product, we have the Photo Finish Foundation Primer in like the green and then I guess the white, which is the Super Light Brightening or the Reduce Redness primers. So they're the full-size ones. They're normally $36 to $39. I've never bought a full-size Smashbox primer. I like the primers. I've gotten more samples and more minis than I can count. I think they're good. I just can't believe they charge that much for a primer. It's a bit crazy. Would I buy it for $18? Yeah, I think I would. I think I prefer the like original Photo Finish primer, but I do get redness, so I would be willing to get the green one, the one that reduces redness. I think that'd be actually really nice. So I might look into that one. But so far, I don't even have anything that like 100% like I'm marking my calendar for yet. The last product on the 8th day is from Dermadoctor, another skincare, the Kakadu, Kakadu C serum. So it's a serum that is on sale for $47 from $95. What? No. Okay. Was that a perfume? No, it's another serum. Okay. The next day, we've got an Urban Decay powder. I was actually quite interested in this when it first came out, and I never tried it. I still think it's a bit pricey. So this is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. It's on sale for $17, down from $34. $34, I think, is way too much. $17, maybe. But like I said, I've been using a face powder that's $1. That's been working really well for me. And I think after that, it's hard for me to like spend more on like these products I'm using every day. Like, because why? I can spend more money on eyeshadow palettes that I don't need. right? The other product for the 9th day is from Peach and Lily. It is a glass refining skin serum, and it's $19, down from $39. I haven't even heard of that brand before. I have no idea. All right, back to the chat. Aaron said, "What's in your cup?" So I actually did just some whiskey over ice because I have a nice long weekend. I don't have to work tomorrow. Since I am going to be traveling a lot, I've got 2 work trips in September, and my boyfriend and I are taking our vacation the whole first week of October. So I've begun pre-filming already. So I currently have, I'm going to look at my calendar real quick. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 videos filmed. I can't pre-film the BWOW, not really. So that's going to be done, not this week, but next week. Because this week is a short week at work, and then next week I'll actually be out for 3 days on a work trip. So trying to pre-film. So tomorrow is going to be a lot of editing. I'm excited. I'm going to sit in bed with a coffee, and I'm just going to edit, and I'm going to just, I'm excited. I hope you guys get to enjoy the long weekend too. If you're here in the States, it's nice. Ooh, whiskey and coffee. That's an awesome idea. That might happen tomorrow. Oof. Makes me miss Bailey's. I haven't had Bailey's in a while. Okay, so let's see. September 10th, day number 10. We got some more Too Faced. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Erin. That is nice. And hi, Danielle. Nice to see you. Welcome to the party. So, September 10th, we have the Too Faced Tutti Frutti palettes. I think I was kind of interested, and then I talked myself out of the palette with the green in it. These are pretty pricey. They were $34. They're down to $17. I don't know. The other product is from Dr. Brandt. This is the No More Baggage. I don't know if that's a concealer. That's all it says. It literally just says No More Baggage. Not really that detailed. Aaron said, waiting for Dorian this week. Oh, I hope you're being safe. Are you like right in the path? I've got some family down in like North Carolina and down in Florida who are hitting the stores and getting all stocked up and whatnot. So day 11. Again, I'm still fairly underwhelmed so far, which is a bit disappointing. Oh, you're in Charleston. Okay. Stay safe. I will keep you in my thoughts. I hope hopefully by the time it gets up to South Carolina, North Carolina, that it shouldn't be hopefully as strong of a storm. My dad is actually in North Carolina. He is in, where is he now? He just moved. He's in like Sanford-ish. Yeah. So September 11th, we've got the Buxom Plump Line limp liners. Jesus Christ. Lip liners. They're $9. And then we've got from Proactive the select cleansing. They don't give you any details. They just say select cleansing. I have lip liners I've never touched. I don't even know. Like, even when I wear bullet lipstick, I'm not reaching for a lip liner like I should. Like, I don't know what I have against lip liners. Oh, thank you, Erin. So, day number 12, we've got Tarte again. We've got the Lights, Camera, Lashes, Mascara. I tried a sample of this, and I think it was, like, okay. It wasn't, like, spectacular. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay. I think $11.50 is, like, a decent price. I think the packaging on this is a little weird, though. Have you actually seen the packaging on that mascara? It's a bit odd, but it's kind of cute. Next we have from Mario Badescu, the cleansers. So I've heard really good things about Mario Badescu, like skincare, but I've never tried anything other than like the sprays, the facial sprays, which I actually like those. I don't think they do a whole lot, but they do add a little bit of moisture. So I do like those. Maybe for $7 I would try it out, but I've got cleansers and I have like 2 backup cleansers. I got a cleanser as a gift from a friend, and then I got think I bought another cleanser. So I'm good when it comes to skincare. To be honest, I've got my routine. I've got my backup products. I think I'm set. Not like in a rut way, but like in a comfortable way. Danielle said, OMG, I used to live so close to Sanford. Yeah, my dad's down there still. So let's see. I love their facial sprays. It makes me feel nice. Yeah, they're nice. It's like, and they smell nice too. It makes me feel like I'm at a spa. Is that odd? I don't know. I think they're cute. Okay, so actually, this is something I might try out because I have mentioned before that I am thinking of like retrying Tarte. And one of the products that I've heard nothing but like amazing things about are the Amazonian clay blushes and highlighters. Now on day 13, both of those are actually on sale and they're discounted pretty heavily. Excuse me. So the blushes and highlighters are both $14.50 each. Now, since I'm trying to figure out which one I want to get though. I don't know if I want to get one of each or if I should just get a highlighter because I've actually been, ever since I've tried panning a blush, I've been so much more hesitant to buy blushes. I don't think I've bought a single blush. No, it's a lie. I bought one, and that was the dollar blush. I don't think I don't know. It's so difficult to like pan something like that. So it's made me not want to get any more. But I've heard that the formula on these is like really good, especially when they used to come out with those big like blush books. I saw those and I knew there was no way I would actually use all those blushes, but everyone would like rave about them. DM says Tarte blushes and highlights are the best, especially the blushes. See, I need to try these. And that's a good deal. That's half off. Danielle says, I think everyone will go crazy for the blushes and highlights. I agree. I think especially like with everything that we've gone over, we're halfway through. And this is like the first thing I want to get. Day 13, Erin will shop. Love the blushes. See, now I got to try one out. Do I have a pen? I'm going to mark my calendar for the 13th. That's the first thing I'm actually going to get. On the 13th, the other day, are just Clarisonic brush heads. I don't have a Clarisonic. I still have that, the other Duval. I have the Duval Spin Care system that was sent to me. And like I said in that video, I think it's just okay. But, yeah. All right, day number 14 is actually, I think people are going to go crazy over this because day 14, they have the Kylie lip kits on sale. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, is this the first 21 Days of Beauty where Kylie is in Ulta? I think it might be. Honestly, I can't remember how long Kylie's been there. But now they have something I'm actually pretty excited about. They now have all the powders and all of the concealers in Ulta. So the next time I actually want to buy a Kylie concealer, because I gotta say, I love that concealer. That concealer is amazing. But I have to always buy it online. And the last time I bought it online, I got a shade that didn't work for me, even though I thought it would, because I'm just like hella pale. I'm just really pale right now. So I want to go in store and actually swatch and find it, because that's one of my holy grail concealers. The lip kits now. I got a lip kit once as a gift, and they're so dry. And I have one lipstick from Kylie, and it's in that green shade from like, was it the Halloween collection? But that's the only one that I got. So, while I think this might be one of the most popular days because I know everyone and their mother goes crazy for these lip kits, I don't see the hype. Let's see. You can get Clarisonic brushes on sale for $10 at times. I think so too, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I know Clarisonic is like a decent brand, and I know a lot of my friends actually like using them. I'm just lazy, and I don't like to charge them. And I always forget to use them. Like, even when I was, like, sent the Spin Care system for review, I kept forgetting to, like, use it. I would just wash my face like normal. So something on this day that I was actually kind of interested in, I don't know. So this is from IT Cosmetics. The Bye Bye Foundation is going to be on sale. So the Bye Bye Foundation is going to be $19.75 down from $40. I think $40 is a bit much for that foundation. But I've seen really good things about this. My grandma keeps trying to get me to try It Cosmetics because she loves It Cosmetics, right? I don't know. I kind of just want to get a sample of that. Has anyone else tried the Bye Bye foundation from It Cosmetics? Because I'm kind of interested, but I don't know. I would also want to go into store and like shade match. So I'm not sure about that. Aaron says, I love that foundation. Oily skin. Good to know. Is it the powder foundation? No. So it's actually like the little... It's supposed to be the full coverage, like foundation, like actual foundation, and not like a BB or a CC cream. Also on the 14th, we have from Philosophy, all the night creams are on sale. And the brow waxes from the Benefit Brow Bar are free. I don't know. Okay. So we're like on the last week already. And there's only like 1.5 things I want to get. Oof. So, day 15. The Tartelette in Bloom 2. Tartelette 2 in Bloom. Tartelette in Bloom 2. I've heard good things about one of the Tartelette in Blooms. But it's like everyone says like one of them is really good and the other one is like crap. I can't remember which one is which, and I don't want to risk it. I think a while ago I had one of these, and I think I decluttered it. It might have been the first one. The other things on sale for the 15th are the Too Faced Hangover RX, like the primer and the spray. I gotta say, I actually really like the primer and the spray. I just think they're really overpriced. Like $32 for the primer and $34 for the spray. You know, I'm looking at the sale prices here, and I would actually be tempted. Like, I know they're a good primer. So this is a good primer and a good spray. I would say never get this for the $32 or the $34. But if you get it for the $16, I think that's a good deal. It is a lot of primer. I obviously don't need it because I'm looking at a drawer full of primer, but it's really good. It's actually really good. So that's one I would actually recommend. That's a good sale price. If you're interested, if you haven't tried it, if you want to stock up, the 15th would be your day. Danielle also likes the Hangover primer too. It's really moisturizing. That's the one thing. So it's really, really, really moisturizing. So if you got dry skin, definitely pick that up. It's so good. If you have oily skin, I'm not sure. It works really well on my combo skin. So let's see. The next day, day 16, they have the It brushes for Ulta on sale. Yeah. And then they also have the Strivectin Wrinkle Recode Line Transforming Melting Serum. I feel like this is like the 30th serum that we've had on here. I know that they're trying, it would appear they're trying to do more skincare. More than half of this has been skincare, and it's less makeup than ever. I don't know. Like, I'm not, when it comes to sales like this, really, I might be on the, like, outlier here, but I'm not going for like skincare, mainly because I've developed and fallen in love with a totally drugstore and totally affordable skincare routine. So I'm not looking at these kind of sales for skincare. And even then, none of this is like interesting or like really popular. Like more than half of the skincare brands I've never like really even heard of. So I don't know what they're doing there, but it comes off odd. September 17th, day 17, we have the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powders on sale for $17.50. So they only have, I don't know if they only have 2 shades or only 2 shades are going on sale, but they have light and deep on sale. I've never tried this. I don't think I would pick this up. The only powder I'm actually interested in, I think they have an ad in here, is the new Urban Decay one. This one. I actually kind of want to try this one out. I know it's going to be a bit pricey, but as much as I love the Velvetizer, I'd be willing to like try that out, you know. And what day are we on? Okay, finishing up day 17. They have a dietary supplement on sale. I keep forgetting that Ulta actually sells these. But it was originally $100. It's on sale for $49.50. Yeah, I'm gonna steer clear. I would not recommend doing anything unless you talk to your doctor. DM says, I'm not getting any skincare. I just got on Josie Maran's QVC TSV auto delivery. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Let's see. Day 18. We're almost at the end. I can't believe it. Jesus. We have some pure lashes and mascara on sale. I'm not getting lashes. I've got plenty of lashes that I never touch. First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. Again, a face cleanser. I've actually heard, isn't this the one that, wait, no, is that the moisturizer? I was watching Smokey Glow's last, Get Ready With Me, and she mentioned the First Aid Beauty something. It might have been the primer, but it looked like the same packaging, so it might be from the same line. The other product, they have Lancome Skin Solutions. Again, more skincare. Skincare. Alrighty. Oh, something I actually want to get. Guys, we found something I might actually want to get. For the 19th, the Dose of Colors lipsticks are on sale. And they're only $9. Yep, all of their matte liquid lipsticks are originally $18, which I think that's a bit much. I mean, not a bit much. That's average for a liquid lipstick, right? But $9. I have one of these in a light peachy nude shade, and I want to try more. Do they have a black shade? If they have a black shade, I will set my alarm and I will buy that on the 19th. I kind of want to check that right now, guys. I want to excuse me while I check Dose of Colors black lipstick. I need to search in my files. Black lipstick. I don't think they have it. Let's see. See all 34 colors. Wow, they've got a lot of colors. No, I'm only seeing a dark brown, a smoky purple. No, they don't have a black. I mean, I would still be willing to try out another liquid lipstick for $9 because the one that I have, the peachy one, is actually really nice, and I like the formula. Danielle says First Aid Beauty has that coconut primer. It's nice. Yeah, that's what she mentioned. I kind of want to try that one out. I don't know how much that is though. Okay, so the other thing on the 19th, they have a bundle of Origin skincare. Now, I used to actually use Origin skincare back when I was in college. So, some of the products used to work really well for me. I haven't used any of them at all recently. And part of me wanted to go back and retry the products and see how they work for me now, but they're pricey. They're really pricey. And like I said, I've got a really good affordable skincare routine down right now, and I don't want to spend more than I have to. And my skin's doing really well. So, I mean, knock on wood, watch me have just jinxed the hell out of that, especially since I'll be traveling a lot. But don't really want to mess with that. Day 20. Oh my god, we're almost done. Day 20, we have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Concealer for $13. Not really interested. We also have some more, they're doing concealer brushes. The IT brushes for Ulta are on sale between $8 and $17. And then they have a moisturizer from Clinique, the Moisture Surge 72-hour auto-replenishing hydrator on sale for $10.50. Is that the mini size? Because I know Clinique moisturizers are pricey. I used to use one, and that's why I stopped using one. That Moisture Surge, it was okay. I used it. It was a bit too heavy for me. I think that's something that you would use if you had dry, flaky skin. I don't think it's something that you would use for combo. Definitely if you're oily, stay away from that. Yeah, it does. All right, and our last day, we have some Urban Decay products. Let's see. We have the Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencils on sale for $11. And then we have the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil for $12 each. And then they have Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Serum. Yeah, see, if I were to go back in here and like do the math on how many skincare products, it's got to be more than half. Like if we took a shot every time I said that there was a serum on here, we would be plastered. I don't know. I feel like it's too much like I don't know. I feel like they're definitely pushing more away from the makeup and more towards the skincare or whatever isn't selling. They're just throwing on here. Like if you want to diversify. Like maybe do some like hair care. Throw in some Diva Curl. Like if they had thrown Diva Curl in on here, I would have been waiting at the store when they opened. But no, they're just throwing in like whatever weird skincare products that are really pricey that they just want to get out the door. So yeah, overall, pretty disappointed. I think out of these days, we still have to go through the hot buys. But out of these days, the only ones I'm actually going to be going for are the Tarte Clay blushes and highlighters on the 13th, and maybe the Dose of Colors lipstick on the 19th. And that's it. Let's see. Aaron says the Clinique deal sucks. Yeah, because I didn't mention, it's only the 1 ounce size. Last year they had the 1.7 ounce size on sale. Danielle never liked Clinique, dried you out. Yeah. Aaron says I like the Clinique foundations and blushes. Have I ever tried a Clinique foundation? I don't think I have. I have tried like the eyeshadows, but mainly I went for skincare. Amy says, hey, I didn't know you do live stream. Hello. I don't do them often. I mainly do them whenever like one of these sales happens because it's easier and it's more fun to talk about the sale than it is to just like talk to thin air. Danielle says maybe because skincare is more expensive. Yeah. Let's see. DM says I like the 24/7 liners, but I'm not in need of any. Yeah, I think I have 1 or 2 of them, but I need to declutter my like eyeliner drawer. I have a lot, and I really don't use them. Like today, like even when I go for a more dramatic look, I'm not really using eyeliners. Always buying same deals. Amy says I can't even do one of these videos because I haven't received the flyer. Mine always comes like right before. Like I think I got this on like Friday. It was either Friday or Saturday. But I like doing it because I like actually having it in my hand. I like bookmarking things and going through it. But that's just, I guess, the part of me that is that works in publishing. Aw, thanks, Aaron. I'm glad you love the lives. Let's see. DM says, Clinique toner stripped my skin of all moisture and made me super oily. My skin overproduced it. I've heard that quite a few times. And I've always been told to stay away from the toners. I really only used, I think, some of the face washes and then the moisturizers were it from Clinique. I don't get mail from Ulta. I don't know why. You would have to double check because I think there's like settings you have to go to, like on their website. Oh, get out of here, Aaron. Sephora is doing daily deals for the next 21 days. I went to their website today because, like a crazy person, I have the Sephora site bookmarked and I just check it every now and then. But I saw that they had a deal, and I thought they were bringing back their weekly wow. You know, they used to do the weekly wow where like for a week they would have some things on sale. They just stopped doing that. I don't know why. I used to love that. And so I thought they were bringing it back when I saw the sale today, but I didn't know they were doing daily deals to just to directly compete with Ulta. That's interesting. I'm pulling up the website now, and they're even doing like the same product. Yeah. Ooh. They're coming out swinging. Yeah. I can't open up a browser on this because I'm live streaming directly like in YouTube, in Sephora, in YouTube. But on the Sephora website, they have the Benefit Cosmetics Professional Face Primer on sale for $16 today only. So they're directly competing with your. That's going to be interesting. Be interesting to see how the rest of the 21 days goes. That is so interesting. I wonder if they do the same thing with the Tarte blushes. It's good to know. It's good to know. Yeah, you're right, Amy. There's no ability to plan with the Sephora ones. That is part of the reason why I also like having this. Even though the deals are only 24 hours, like they let you know. You can like have a battle plan ready. Okay, so I'm gonna start going through the hot buys. So these are the sales that last throughout the 21 days. And I looked through this real quick and I didn't see anything amazing, but let's go through it. First, we have one of the Lorac Pro palettes, which I would have to say I recommend. I actually really love all of my Lorac Pro palettes. They have the Lorac Pro Palette 2 on sale, which is this cool toned palette. My favorite is still the original, but I also really like the cool tone one, and I still have it in my collection. It's on sale for $30, which isn't really that much of a sale. Like these are hot buys. It was $39 and now it's $30. I was hoping they would cut that in half. That's a bit disappointing. The other thing that they have the Lipstick Queen lipsticks, which I never got interested in those. They kind of seem more like a gimmick to me than anything. They're on sale for $17.50, which again, these don't seem like a huge like discount. It was originally $25. Not too much. So they have some products from Flesh and from Beauty Bakery. I never got interested in any of the Flesh products. Like it seemed like it was just this big kind of like marketing gimmick with all of the names, all the provocative names, and then like once the hype over the names was over, like no one talked about it anymore. So they have just a blush. Just a blush is on sale from Flesh, and it's $18.20 down from $26. From Beauty Bakery. So they have a bronzer palette and they have a blush palette. Now this is actually down a decent amount. They were $38, which that's kind of a lot. I know it's an indie brand, but it's kind of a lot. They're $26.60 now. Still kind of a lot. I mean, they look kind of cute. Like, look at that. I would be interested in the blush palette, but 26 is a bit much. Yeah, DM agrees. The Pro 2 is old and should be half price. How old is the Pro 2? Like, it's years old, right? It should be half price. It should, yeah. I mean, normally I think it should be half price. Moving on, they have lashes on sale. So they have Lily lashes and they have velour lashes. They're only like $5 off. I can't really talk much to lashes because I'm terrible at wearing them. Next, we have from Lime Crime. These aren't the lipsticks. I've been told that the Lime Crime, the Lime Crime, like the plushy lipsticks, I've been told those are really good and that I should try them out. Those are not on sale. These are the Wet Cherry lip glosses. Yeah. I'm looking over at my glosses now. I never use gloss. The only time I use gloss is when I have a really dry lipstick. Then I'll put a gloss over it. If I want a hydrated, like plump look, I will do this and just take the foundation off of my lips and then put a chapstick on. It's a little bit less maintenance too. All right, the next hot buy we have from Becca. They have the Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid Highlighter, and it is pretty cheap. So it went from $41 down to $28, but it's a liquid highlighter. I never use liquid highlighters. Amy said, I'm interested in the new Gothy Lime Crime palette. Girl, me too. It was, like I said before that, I was actually interested in buying that KKW palette, but now I'm probably just going to go the Lime Crime, especially if I can get it at Ulta. Like, that'd be awesome if I could just get it at Ulta. Something so I can actually recommend at least a couple of shades of these. These are the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. I have a nice, like, peachy nude shade, and it's really good. I got a mini, so I got a mini of that. These are originally $22 and they're $15.40. I would pick up one for $15.40. I think it's a good formula, and I don't think it's too dry. So, and that's a hot buy, it's throughout the 21 days. So I would recommend, if there's any shades of the Stila that you're interested in, I think those lipsticks are pretty good. On the bottom of the page, we'll just get this out of the way, they have these little minis. Urban Decay has the audacity to charge $16 for a mini. Like a little mini spray. No. And they're not on sale. They're only buy two get one free. There's no way in hell is that cost effective or worth it. Next, we have from Pure the Lit Mist Setting Spray. I get like secondhand embarrassment from like companies and like corporations trying to use like slang when they obviously like can't. Yeah. And then from Butter London, all their mascaras are on sale. I've tried out Butter London mascaras and they're not good. You see them all the time at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I think I got one in a BoxyCharm, and they're just like the worst. I don't want to be mean, but they've never worked for me, so I can't recommend that for $14, especially when you can get a Bang & Good mascara for like $3 or $4. Let's see, Nude Sticks is on sale. The magnetic matte and luminous eye colors. I guess they're like eye pencils. These things up here. And Smith & Colt has a foundation on sale from $42 down to $29. I have heard like vague things about Smith & Colt. I honestly don't even know what they carry. It does seem a bit pricey though, so yeah. Okay, so also from Dose of Colors, they have eyeliners on sale for $10. That's how I feel about things I know I won't really use that much. I'm like, Bare Mineral Skincare is going to be on sale, so that's your two things right here. Just like, yeah, so something I was actually kind of interested in, but I think I'm going to talk myself out of, are these Smashbox palettes. So they have all of the trios on sale, and then they also have whatever was in their crystallized collection on sale. Now, I've been told that these palettes look like this, like the bars, are really good. I've heard that these like trio things really aren't that great. I've seen mixed reviews. Some people love them. Some people got them in PR. Some people say that they're terrible and that you really can't get a whole lot of use out of little trios. But I would be interested in, I don't know if that's the only palette, but I've heard these are really good. But they're kind of pricey. So, the trios are on sale for $16. That's not much of a deal. It's like $6 off. And the Crystal Collection is on sale between $9 and $21. And something tells me I think the palette is $21. Yeah, originally, I think that palette was $42. I would not pay $42 for this. That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so from Lancome, I just rolled my eyes too hard to speak. Lancome has buy two, get one free on their melting masks. So it's like a single-use mask, and each mask is $15. Get the hell out of here. That... What? Who the hell would do that? Now, I love me some sheet masks. I love sheet masks. I have a whole collection over there, and I just picked out a bunch of really awesome $1 ones from Shop Miss A, and I've tested out about half of them. They're awesome, and they're $1. No, I don't care who you think you are, Lancome. I'm not paying $15 for a stupid mask. Okay, so now something I was actually kind of interested in, but I never picked up. So this is from ABH, their bronzers. Do you remember back when the bronzers like first came out and everyone was like losing their minds? I was actually thinking of getting this, but I think the price was just a bit. It was $28, which isn't as horrible as some other brands, but it's still kind of pricey. Now it's going to be $19.60. I do think that's a good deal, but I would need to actually go in and like look at the shades. But it is one of the hot buys, so it is throughout the full 21 days. So I would actually like think about that. So far, let's recap. Out of everything so far, the only things I'm interested in are the Tarte blushes and highlighters, the Dose of Color lipstick, and maybe the ABH powder bronzers. a bit underwhelming. It's a bit sad, honestly. And I thought that they would do more. Like, I actually flipped through the whole like catalog looking maybe they were doing more for like hair care, more for something else. Not really. They have a whole nother like set of hot buys for skincare, which I think is like overkill at this point. So I don't want to go through the skincare because I don't really recommend anything. Now apparently they're carrying Sunday Riley at Ulta, which is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's way too much money. It still hurts me that I actually bought it, but it doesn't hurt me because their products actually worked really well for my skin. Thank God I found dupes. Huh. Moving on to the Ulta Beauty Hot Buys. So, let's see. Aaron said that's a great deal for a bronzer. I agree, especially because like I've been trying to pan like the ABH blushes in the same packaging. You get a lot of product, so I think $19 is good for an ABH bronzer. Aaron says more money to spend in your vacay. You're right. Yeah, I need to start. Well, we've already been saving up for the vacation, but I need to start putting away a little bit more every week now that we're like a month away. Amy says I'm interested in the Tarte blush and highlighter duos. Yeah, they look really cute. Now, I really wanted to talk about, so in the back of the catalog, I don't know why they buried them back here. They have the hot buys specifically for Ulta brand beauty products. And there are some hidden gems in here. And I don't know why they shoved this all the way like in the back of the catalog. But what they do is they separated these into weekly hot buys. So like for the first week, you have this first column on sale. And the second week is this one. Third week is this one. So there are a few products in here that I would really recommend, and I might go and pick up a couple. The first week, they have the Velvet Matte Lip Crayons on sale for $4. I haven't tried them, but I'd be interested. I've learned that when it comes to the Ulta brand or the Ulta house brand, I want to give them a shot because some of these things have really surprised me. Speaking of really surprised me, they have their liquid concealers on sale for $4. So all of their color correctors, all of their concealers are bomb. They're so good. The only downside is that now I am pale enough that I don't think their lightest shade or the lightest warm shade works for me anymore. So I have to like mix it in and lighten it up. But it's so good. Oh my God. It was my holy grail concealer for months and months. $4. Originally it's $9. I've never bought it for $9. It's always on sale. The Ulta House makeup is always on sale, but they're a gem. And the color correctors, I really want to get a salmon one and see if maybe that works for me as well as like the Benefit one did. But yeah, so I would actually look into getting one of those because I actually already have. I think I have. Where do I have it? I have a backup drawer back here. I think I've got one back there. And I've got a backup one in here too. All right. Aaron says the Ulta concealers are a gem. They totally are. And they're a hidden gem. No one really like talks about like the Ulta brand stuff. Amy says, where are you going for vacay? We're going to be going to Washington, D.C. for a week. So exciting. I used to live in DC, haven't been back in a long time, so it's gonna be fun. We're gonna do like museums and all the monuments and a lot of restaurants. DM says, are the Ulta concealers better than ColourPops? I've been meaning to try ColourPops, or they're in my store now. Honestly, the ColourPop concealers really didn't work for me. I think I mentioned that they were in. Did I mention it? I did a video on like the new ColourPop foundation, or not the new, back when it was new, the ColourPop foundation and the concealer, and like it was horrible. It did not look good on me. So from my experience, yeah, definitely like the Ulta ones worked better for me than the ColourPop ones, because the ColourPop ones used to break down and like make me look old, and like it was also really uncomfortable to wear. So my personal opinion is I would stay away from the ColourPop like liquid based products. Like the concealer didn't work. None of the foundations worked for me. It was a bit unfortunate. Let's see. DM says, "Oh, you're in Maryland. We'll be driving down through there. So we're driving. We're in Jersey. We'll be driving down. Nice road trip, and then we're staying just outside of DC." Let's see. Candy says the ColourPop concealer was really drying for me. Same. It was just. Ugh. So let's see. DM says, "Thanks. I'll skip the ColourPop concealer. Here to help you out. There's so many amazing, like, affordable concealers. And my favorites are the Ulta for affordable, the Ulta one, and the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Those are my favorites right now. I actually have 2 open Maybelline ones, and I'm about to finish one and move to the other one. They're both awesome. So moving down, so we're still in the first week of the Ulta Hot Buys. Definitely do the concealers if you got it. They have their single eyeshadows on sale for $4. I'm not a single eyeshadow gal because reasons. So I do think it's a decent deal. I mean, honestly, if I'm comparing this to like other indie brands where you can buy singles, I would kind of recommend maybe doing a ColourPop single, or what are some other places you can get good singles? The first one that comes to mind is ColourPop. The next one is Davina, but Davina is a bit more pricey. So if you're looking for around this price range, the $4, I would say just go ColourPop singles instead of the Ulta ones, because I haven't tried all the Ulta ones out yet, and I can't really speak to their quality. All right, so that's the makeup, and then they also have like bath down here. So the first week they have 50% their fun bath collection. I don't know what the fun bath collection means, but I haven't tried any of those out. So the first week they have the fun bath collection on sale, and then the next week they have the everyday bath collection on sale. That's like the boring bath collection. Why do they got to do the everyday bath collection dirty like that? That's not nice. Alrighty, let's see. Danielle said hi. Hey. Amy says, "I haven't tried my ColourPop concealer yet because I got too tan." I wish I had that problem. I've gotten paler. This is the first summer in my life I've gotten paler. How? I should show you guys like my my passport photo from a couple years ago. I was tan. I don't know. I didn't know it was possible for me to get this pale, quite honestly. Shocking. Let's see. Candy says, "I didn't really see anything that piqued my interest during the 21 days. I just snagged some Makeup Revolution foundation on sale for $6.99. Face tape was on sale for $27. Something I actually really wanted to look into was that new Conceal and Hydrate foundation, because I tried the Conceal and Define foundation. That didn't work out well for me at all. But I really want to try the Conceal and Hydrate one. A nice hydrating foundation as we're getting into fall and winter would be amazing, especially if it's affordable. Ghost Girl for life. Oh my god, just call me Danny Phantom. Okay. Next week, the second week, they have their foundation stick on sale for $7. I kind of want to try this out. Now, I really liked I think it was Makeup Revolution, the stick foundation. That actually worked surprisingly well for me, and that's amazing for traveling. I will be traveling a lot over the next couple of weeks. So I really wanted to rebuy that stick foundation, but I'm also curious in trying out some other stick foundations, mainly being the Ulta one. So it says 8 new shades. I don't know if they only have 8 shades total, or if they did 8 shades on top of what they already had. Not quite sure, but I want to try that out. So I might pop in that second week and find a shade. I'm probably just going to pick up the lightest shade. Let's be real. The next product they have for this week are their primers. Their primers are on sale for $7. I gotta say, tried out a couple of their primers. They didn't work out well for me. I tried a matte primer, and I tried like a pore filling primer, and they just like really pilled, and they broke down my foundation, and they just didn't look good. So I can't recommend the Ulta primers, but there are so many good affordable primers out there, guys. Amazing ones. So you're not gonna not have any affordable options, but in the Ulta line, stay away from the primers. They'll do you dirty. That's all I gotta say. They also have their brushes on sale for $7. I haven't tried any of their brushes. I have too many makeup brushes at this point, so I can't buy any more with a good conscience because I don't need them. If you're interested in brush talk, I did a video a while ago comparing a bunch of like really good affordable brushes and all my thoughts on them. So once this gets posted, I'll link that in one of the pinned comments or the description box. But I've never tried the Ulta or like the It Cosmetics brushes for Ulta. I've never tried any of those brushes. Aaron says the Ulta primers on oily skin are good. So that might be it. Since I have combo skin, they just didn't work for me. But maybe if you have oily skin, it might work. DM says she has to go. Have a nice evening. It was fun chatting. Thank you for coming. We're almost going to finish up here. This was the last section that I had to go over. So let's see. And then that week finishes up with the 50% off the Everyday Bath. And the last week, brow products. So their brow products are on sale for $5. I gotta say, I actually really, really, really like their brow gel, but the shade isn't good. Like, my brows are really light right now, and I really don't like this. It's not my favorite, but I'm doing this to pan another palette, not a palette. I'm trying to pan another shade in my Subculture palette. So you'll see that on Wednesday. I got my next update for my Pan the palette. But so it looks a little lighter than I like. I like a nice black or a deep brow color. And unfortunately, like the darkest color they have in this brow gel is like a warm brown. And it doesn't look that great, but the gel itself is awesome. It's like a really close dupe for the ABH gel that I really like. It's so good, but the shade. The shade. So if you can match one of those shades of the gels that they have, it's awesome. I can't speak to the other brow products because honestly, I haven't tried them out. Let's see. Have you tried the Anna Sui primer? I have actually not heard of it. Using eyeshadow in brows is a great idea. It's one of the best ways that I've used to like pan shadows that I have trouble using like every day. Like back when I was panning my Marc Jacobs, I had a really, really dark brown shade and I would put it in my brows and I used to fill in like my hairline and do stuff because it helps a lot. It does. Candy said she just ordered that primer. You're going to have to let me know how you like that primer because I've actually never really heard of the brand either. Interested. Okay, so they also have, for that last week, their eyeliners are on sale for $5 each. I'd be interested in picking up a liquid liner and seeing how their liquid liners are, because I never picked one of those up. And then they also have, for $5, their bronzers and blushes on sale. I actually really want to pick up a bronzer and a blush, just to see how the quality is. I don't know if they have highlighters in their store collection, in the Ulta collection. But I'd be interested in that, too. Just to test them out because I haven't gone that far out yet. But $5, normally they're $10 to $12, so that's half off. That's pretty good. So I'll be looking into that. So they got the bronzers and everything. And then down here, I actually have a story about these. So these are the 3-in-1 smoothies and hand soaps. They're 50% off. They're already pretty affordable, between like $6 and $12, and they're on sale for $3 to $8. So we went to Ulta one weekend, my boyfriend and I, because he has the patience of a saint and goes with me whenever I want to go shopping. And he went to the bathroom and he came out of the bathroom and he was just like doing this. And I'm like, are you like, okay? Like, what are you doing? And he was like, the soap in there smelled amazing. Like, he was just so ecstatic and like excited about like the soap that they had. And he saw that it was an Ulta brand soap. And he was like, I want that soap. I told him to go back into the like bathroom and take a picture of it, but he wouldn't. He's like, no, it's fine. We'll find it another time. So we didn't pick it up that time. But like a few weeks later, we went back to Ulta and we're sitting in the soap aisle of these soaps, like sniffing each one, trying to figure out which is the one that he liked so much. The one time he went to the bathroom in Ulta. Eventually, we found, I think, the closest one, which was, I think it's one of the smoothies. It's in like the orange peel soap. So he's got like in his bathroom, I'm not trying to be mean here, but he has a really dirty bathroom because he's got a bathroom to himself. He's a guy. He doesn't really do much there. But he's got like regular guy stuff, and then he's got this one giant thing of Ulta soap in there because he likes it so much. So that's pretty funny. So you know what? I might see if they have his soap and pick that up. I don't know if he's watching this. If he's watching this, pretend you didn't hear that. That might be one of your gifts later this year. All right, let's see. Amy says there are highlighters. You tried some and returned them. Oh my god, so they're not good? I'm interested. I'm intrigued. The soap is so good, LOL. Amy said, why not just take a pic, weirdo? Yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo, but he's my weirdo. And that's everything. I'm pretty sure everything else in here is like new stuff. Yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to go over. A bit underwhelming, which, like I said, it's bad for like my interest and whatnot, but it's good for my wallet, especially since I'll be going on vacation soon. So this is a blessing in disguise, which is what I think. They were just too much for me. I prefer strobe. Were they? Yeah. Amy, were they like chunky? Could you like blend them out with another brush, or were they just kind of like, would they just stick there? Because I've seen that. The highlighter in the first BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, the big thing in the middle of it, it would apply, but it wouldn't blend. So you would have just like a landing strip of highlighter, and it looked horrible. Sometimes that happens. So what I like to do is apply highlighter with a brush and then take a dual fiber stippling brush and like blend it out, which is what I did today. So I like having a nice blended highlight. Amy said, no, they were pretty, just too colored and intense for what I was aiming for. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to take a look because I've never even like seen in their display. I guess I wasn't really looking. I didn't see blushes or bronzers or highlights in their display. So as we're finishing up, what do you guys think? What are your takeaway thoughts from the 21 days? I am excited to see what else Sephora is apparently going to be doing to like battle with the 21 days. I'm shocked that they're doing that. It's kind of funny. Amy said, I'm broke, so it's going to take something special for me. Yeah. Like I said, I think it's good for the wallet. But I am going to keep an eye on the Sephora page and see if maybe they're going to try to do like the same sales the same time. I want to try some Ulta products. Yeah, I would totally recommend trying out the Ulta brand because they're like always on sale, which might be why they had them in the back of the catalog because like they're always on sale. But I think they should promote that more. I think they got some really good products in there. Amy says, I really like the Makeup Revolution strobing highlights. I've seen those in store, but I've never picked one up. I might look into it. Your skin is glowing. Is it a dewy foundation, highlighter, or Addict Sweat? It's a lovely combination of all three. So I'm actually wearing the foundation. I'm wearing the ABH foundation, so it is a dewy foundation. I'm also wearing. Let's pull it all out. Why not? I got time. Okay. So I made this very glowy, and I didn't mind whether or not it would look a little too glowy since I've stayed in. I literally did my makeup like an hour and a half ago. So the primer I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is very glowy. I've tried this under a couple of foundations at this point, and it really shows through, which is shocking. I've tried some other primers where it doesn't go through the foundation. This does. So I use this, and then I put on the ABH foundation. So glow on glow. I did set everything because I know I was going to be sweating. So I did set it all with my powders. For the loose powder, I used the Shot Miss A dollar setting powder for under my eyes. And then I used the Shot Miss A dollar face powder all over my face. For the highlighter, it's actually in my Everyday Z palette, but it's one of the highlighters. So the Kylie highlighter in French Vanilla. So that's what I just put that here, on here, and then on the tip of my nose. Everything else is Attic Sweat. Let's see. Erin says, I want the new DC palette. Yeah, I saw that. That looks gorgeous. I'm actually pretty shocked by that. And the new JP palette. Yeah, I saw that too. It was different than what I thought it was going to be, but I think it looks really pretty. And I don't know if I can I tilt this so you can see it? Over here, all my Juvia's Place palettes are on display. They're so cute. I love them. Let's see. I kind of want the pure Barbie palette. I didn't even have Barbies. I had Barbies. But I used to always play school. Like, I used to always be, like, teaching my stuffed animals and stuff. That was a bit odd. Okay. Yeah, this is fun. This was fun. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this out. Once this is posted, I forgot what I said I was going to link, but I'll link it once it's done rendering and whatnot. I'm so glad that all the settings worked out this time. I know the last time I live streamed, we had many technical difficulties, so I think it's just easier to do this automatic stream. Like, if you stream through YouTube, I think it's a bit easier. The only thing is that I can't really schedule it. So I'll try to post on the community tab and on my Twitter and whatnot whenever I actually go live, because this technically works a lot better. Alrighty, guys. I hope if you're here in the States, you get to enjoy another day off. I definitely will be. I'm going to take off my makeup and relax, and I'm going to sleep for a good long time. I hope you guys all have a good night, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be Wednesday. And we've got to plan that palette update, and then what do I have on Friday? We've got my everyday makeup basket for September coming on Friday. Night, guys.